All right, let's dive into a story that feels like it's straight out of a movie. We're going to Miami, a world of neon lights, crypto millionaires, and fortunes made overnight. But this story is about what happens when the lights go out, a storm hits, and the whole system starts to fail. It's about who really has the power when everything comes crashing down.
And that brings us to the central question, the one at the very heart of this thing. Can a hotel doorman really outsmart a crypto millionaire? I mean, it sounds impossible, right? But when the digital world breaks, you have to wonder, who truly has the upper hand? The person living in the penthouse? Or maybe someone else entirely? So let's meet our players. They live in the same building, but in two completely different worlds. Up in the penthouse, you've got Anna. She's 27, a big-time crypto influencer. Her life is all parties, luxury cars, and making trades based on what's buzzing online. And then you go down to the lobby. And there's Jamal. He's 22, a doorman, living on tips and carrying a really heavy weight on his shoulders.
And that weight, it has a number: $20,000 in family debt. So for Jamal, watching all this crypto money flash around him every single day, it must feel like it's a million miles away. This job isn't just a job for him, it's everything. It's the lifeline he's desperately trying to cling to.
But here's the thing about Jamal. He is incredibly sharp. He's got this amazing memory. And while he was opening doors and hailing cabs, he was also listening. He basically turned that hotel lobby into his own personal university, piecing together everything he could overhear about blockchain from the moguls and traders passing through. He was teaching himself.
And this right here is the key difference between them. See, Anna played the market based on sentiment, hype, social media trends, what was hot at the moment. But Jamal, he was going deeper. He was building a real technical foundation, focusing not on what was popular, but on how the technology actually worked.
And that difference in knowledge, well, it was about to become the most important thing in the world. Because one night, everything changed. A massive storm just barrels through Miami, and the city's glamorous, nonstop pulse just screeches to a halt. We're talking a huge storm. It knocks out the power all across the city. And when the power goes, so does the internet. That digital lifeline, the one connecting all of Miami's high rollers to their fortunes, it was just severed, gone. And of course, at that exact same moment, the markets decided to have a complete and total meltdown. A flash crash. Prices were just nosediving. For anyone with money in the game, every single second was crucial. And for Anna, trapped up in her penthouse, this was an absolute nightmare. She was completely locked out. The exchange she used, the one holding millions of dollars of her crypto, was totally inaccessible. Her internet was out, their servers were crashing, there was nothing she could do. She was just stuck, watching her fortune just evaporate in real time. But down in that dark lobby, Jamal was calm. See, with the little money he had, he'd set up something pretty incredible, a full node of the blockchain, running right there on his smartphone. What does that mean? It means he didn't need to connect to some company's server. He had his own direct connection to the network itself. So what was his plan? He was going to use something called a decentralized exchange, or a DEX. The easiest way to think about it is like a digital marketplace that isn't run by any one single company. There are no central servers that can crash. It's just a network that lets traders connect directly with each other, peer-to-peer. And that right there is the crucial difference. Anna's exchange relied on a company's servers. That's a single point of failure. And in the storm, it failed. A DEX, the tool Jamal was using, has no single point of failure. As long as he could connect to even one other person on the network, he could make a trade. The whole system is built to be resilient. So here's exactly how he pulled off this incredible digital escape. Step 1. Jamal uses his phone's node to get a direct line to the blockchain. Step 2. He uses that connection to get onto a DEX and start the trade for Anna. And step 3, he successfully moves her assets to safety, literally moments before the market was about to crash even harder. He did what her entire expensive high-tech setup couldn't. And as Anna watched the doorman, in a dark lobby, navigate this digital hurricane with total ease, she had this huge revelation. All of her influence, her followers, her hype, it was all surface level. Jamal had the one thing she didn't: a deep, unshakable technical foundation. And right there, in the powerless hotel, a new partnership was formed. Anna hired Jamal on the spot as her personal technical analyst.
She paid off his family's $20,000 debt just like that. And together, they created a brand new crypto fund, combining her market influence with his incredible technical genius. So what are the big takeaways from this amazing story? Well, first, that fundamental knowledge is always more valuable than just chasing hype. Second, centralized systems, no matter how great they seem, have a weak spot. Third, decentralization isn't just a buzzword. It's what creates real resilience and opportunity. And finally, maybe the biggest lesson of all, your circumstances do not define your potential. Ever. The story of Jamal and Anna proves that a truly game-changing idea can come from anywhere, from anyone. And that got us thinking. We want to hear from you. What's your #1 finance hack? Drop it in the comments below. Let's share some knowledge.